Hey, what's up guys? It's your girl Maple here, and today I'm back with yet another video. Today I'm on the Teren SMP. We are going to be making a very efficient zombie spawner. Near our house, there's actually a double zombie spawner. It's basically the same procedure if you want to make a single zombie spawner, but today I'm just doing it with a double. So we already did these little water elevators because we've just been using it without the one punch method. So today we're gonna go ahead and make it the most efficient. So here we are, we have two zombie spawners. As you can see, they literally are at a very convenient space to make a perfect double zombie spawner. So we're gonna go ahead and go through the steps. So first of all, we're going to make sure that each spawner has a little 9x9 area. So we kind of already dug this area out, so we're just gonna make sure once more that it's 9x9. So it should be 4 going from the middle of where the spawner is. So 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, and it's okay if it's a little extra for this one, but we've got it all digged out. So before you dig down, like you see here, we have blocks on top of the spawners, so you can either put a slab or do what we did here, put blocks all the way up to the ceiling. You can even do it with like chains or something, but it was just made out of cobblestone. It doesn't matter, we don't really see inside of it. This way there won't be any mobs spawning on top. But you can either dig your spawner area down by 4. We dug it down a bit more. It doesn't really matter, at least have it more than 3 blocks down. That is basically the good little area you want to be in. So we did it 5, but you only really need 3 blocks down. So for your next step, you're gonna want to make sure you have a infinite water source nearby. We're actually going to put water down into our little area so our mobs get pushed. I'm just gonna cover that real quick. So I'm gonna get my buckets. And what you're gonna do is you're going to put one in these 2 corners. And then once that's done, you're going to want to dig all the way down like this. Basically, dig under each of these blocks that go down. It doesn't really matter if it looks fancy or not, unless you're wanting to actually go ahead and make it nice. Yeah, I just made it so the flow continues. And then over here, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just going to straight up make this area of the room 1 more wide. Instead of having the 9x9 here, we're just going to take this part out, then bring it all the way down, dig it out. I'm also going to want to put our torches back up because we kind of took them down, destroying that wall. But as long as all of the water comes all the way down to this back little corner, you should be golden. So after that, we're just going to go ahead and dig this out like so. And then it's going to go all the way here. This is going to be where the zombies are gonna go into our water elevator. So basically, we're going to be doing the water elevator next. The stuff we're going to need is soul sand, we're going to need kelp, we're going to need also cobblestone walls. You're basically just going to make enough so you can make a set of walls. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. You're not gonna need any more than that. Just make the set amount of walls. You're gonna need some fences and you're gonna need another water bucket. So now that we're in here, we're gonna go all the way down to where our zombies are going to flow down to. So this little area, you're gonna want to make it 3 in length, just like that. Dig one down like so. And then in this middle one right here, you're going to want to put a cobblestone wall. Then you take your soul sand and you place it here. So it's gonna make the zombie go up like here. And then this is going to be the spot where the water elevator is. And now you can take some signs and you can place it here and here. So as you can see, zombies are gonna come up here and then get stuck. Now that we're here, we're gonna go 25 blocks up. 25 blocks up after these two. So 1, 2. A little trick is straight up just put 25 blocks into your little cobble deep slate stack. And I'm also going to go ahead and make sure that these get filled first. So as you see, the 25 I had right here is just going to go down up until I got the right amount. All right, perfect. So next up, we're gonna wanna destroy this block and we're gonna wanna go back down so we can put our kelp. So this might take a few because of the water. You don't want to drown if you don't have to. So I'm just going to suggest having a pretty good pickaxe on hand, or just go up or have signs on your person like this. And whenever you're ready, you just take it off. There you go, your breath is back. So now we're at the little soul sand. So what we're gonna do next is we're going to take the kelp and we're gonna put it all the way up to where we were. Again, what the kelp's gonna do is it's going to make all of these water sources a full block. As you guys know, I straight up just put one water bucket on the top, so usually it doesn't work unless you do this, because otherwise you won't have the bubbles. There you go. We are zooming. What you want to do next is put a water source right here at the top of it, so that way our zombies can go ahead and get pushed. So you want to put our water right on top here. That way it's going to push the zombies. Make sure that everything here is filled up. And then say if you want to just do the drop-off area here or not, it doesn't really matter. You can just dig down, put another water bucket, and make it continue. But for our case, I'm just going to make it here. So once we're here, we're gonna go 23 blocks down. This is the amount of blocks before our zombies will be one punch. So again, you can do the little inventory trick, but I'm just gonna count them out. We do not want to come back up here, or else we're gonna be basically a one-punch zombie or we're gonna die. So make sure you did all this right. Feel free to go back and check, but we're going to dig 23 blocks down. All right, so I'm 23 blocks down. I'm just going to dig around to see if I can find my little enchant area. Alright, so now that we're 23 blocks down, this will be where our zombies are going to fall. I think I will make it a bit wider just because I got a bit more zombies than a normal spawner. We're gonna do 2 wide. If you also have a double zombie spawner, I also suggest making it a bit wider for your zombies to not despawn. So after that, just feel free to make a little room. That's what I'm just gonna do real quick. I'm gonna put our hoppers. As you can see, I'm running out of inventory space right now, but I'm gonna put our 2 chests under these hoppers. Bring it down like this. After that, bring the little area where you're gonna be hitting mobs down to 1. And you also want to go ahead and put a slab down on top of these 2 just in case. Baby zombies, they are crazy. I'm also going to put 2 in front of the chest, that way it's a little more easy to reach. So now we're going to have to go back to the spawner room and find all the torches and take them off. So I'm just gonna also light up this room randomly. Don't worry, this is just a temporary room. We're gonna make it nicer eventually, but I'm just showing you guys how to make it. Alright, so I'm back up here. You're gonna want to be pretty quick with your torch removal services because you got zombies waiting to get killed. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do these back ones first. This might be dangerous. If you're wondering why the room looks extremely lit up for me, I actually have a mod that makes it brighter. Okay, the zombies are starting to spawn. You want to get out of here. Okay, awesome. The zombies seem to be well alive. So they're basically one punch. So another trick I do with these, I just make a stone sword and then I hit because our server's on hard mode, so there's a lot of zombies that spawn with armor. So if you can just make some stone swords just to have around, that would be perfect. So as you can see, it's working pretty well. Some finishing touches we ended up adding was water buckets in the very last corner here and also in that corner, and we also made a little hole in this wall because with the new zombie mechanism and stuff, the zombies will actually want to come through the wall, the ones who spawn in the cave and coming to the spawner, because there's so many zombies in this area already. Another thing I did is actually find the exact chunk of where the 2 spawners were in, and I made a little AFK area. If you want to know how to find exact chunks, you do F3G. So as you can see, if you do F3 plus G at the same time, these little chunk borders are gonna show up, and that can help you out. I hope this tutorial helped you guys out. If it did, make sure to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!